Hello gardening friends. So I can't be the only one. I'll be like, let me just go throw some onions in real quick. And then I'm like, look at this, I found a worm, look at this soil. So I got my onions and I'm out here in the garden, but I really want to show you the worm. Alright, so I'm just out here between classes in my mostly dead garden. My garlic is still okay, but everything else is pretty much toast. These walking onions are okay. But I bought some onions today. Whoa, wonder if the worm's gone. Oh, they're still here. So I was pulling back the soil and I was like, I haven't seen a worm in a while. There's two right here. So I'm just gonna move them to where I'm not currently digging, I guess. They can go under there. But my point was, this is why I heavy mulch, because there's happy little worms under there. But I can just open up a new spot and plant. I can loosen it up a little. There's some rocks in here. But it's happy under here. There's probably some worms hanging out. And this is just a layer of leaves and hay that I just mowed from the yard. There's a little cilantro. Trying to make it. We had really, really cold temperatures. Like 11 degrees. So anyway, I'm going to plant these onions. Want to see them? And I'm just in between classes, so I'll probably shoot this in a couple parts, but I'll show you how I plant my onions. I got a bunch of reds, and just from my local feed store. I mean, she doesn't start them, she just orders them in, but it's whatever. It's onions. It's better than store-bought onions. These are the walking onions, which are like those, which are basically... There's a bee. Hey, bee. They're basically a green onion. So, anyway, those are my favorite because they multiply and you can just harvest green onions all the time. So, if you see these at your local feed store and they say like bunching or walking onions, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. So, got a bunch of bundles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 red, 2 white. So I decided to go big on the onions this year because I just love them. They're easy. So let's do a little planting. Good amount of cardboard over here. We had a really good rain too. Probably got like 5 inches of rain. So nice. So onions don't need a lot of depth, so I try to save my like better areas of the garden for other things. But onions, they don't really care. But this is a decent area. There's onions and garlic right around here, so you can also plant onions near where your tomatoes are gonna go because they help deter pests, I'm told. So yeah, I'm just loosening this up. Found something really cool. I also just want to say shout out to these onions because I didn't cover them, and like I said, we got down to like 10 degrees, so onions are amazing. I think they're going to be okay. And these are the ones that stayed here through the summer. They kind of died off in the summer and then they started coming back, so you really can't beat that. Plants that want to grow. So as I was getting this soil here ready, just look at how great this is. It's actually decent depth right here. So I should plant something other than onions here. Maybe I'll throw in some more carrots. I have some carrots. But anyways, I was like, well, that kind of looks like garlic, right? And I was like, I better not get that. And then I looked over here. Look at this. It's like a garlic that I threw down. And it's taken root. And it's trying to grow. Isn't that awesome? Just nature is just so awesome. What? I found another amazing thing. So I was growing this to get the carrot seeds, but we didn't get there because the storm. But look at the size of this carrot root. Oh my gosh. How cool is that? You see that okay? Oh, there's a worm right under. Hey, buddy, it's a big one. So, yeah. There's little worms living in the root here. It's like a whole little family. But this carrot pretty much died off. I don't know. Maybe I should have left it, but it looked pretty fried from the storm. But I was trying to wait for seeds. But anyways, little worm family. So glad to see the worms. I'm going to put that in the compost. I'll probably chop it up a little to speed up the process. And as for these worms, just give them a little cover. Sorry to bother you and take your root. So I'm going to plant onions in just a little bit here. Oh man, the garden is so cool. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, I guess I should maybe get that grass out. And I was like, wait, that looks like wild onions. So I pulled it up. And sure enough, it's wild onions. So to me, that means this is going to be a perfect place to grow onions because this is where they chose to grow. Sometimes their seeds come in with the grass and stuff that we cut. So that's how I end up with all these wild onions. I mean, they're fine. You can eat them. But I want to grow my own onions. Wild onions are great. Look at all of them. I'll just put those on the edge for compost. So I decided to put some onions in the rows between the garlic just to save some space. Hopefully it'll be fine. You know, they're supposed to be in well-drained soil, so they're not sitting in water, but I think they'll be fine. Just to make the best use of that space. Then I got my mom over here. And she's got some bamboo so she can make a nice straight line. And she's just making a little hole. Putting the roots in. And that's it. So I'm finding that this bamboo stick does really well to make a hole because it's hollow in the middle, so I can just poke that down in there and boom. And when the bulb starts to form, I'll be able to clear the dirt from around it so the bulb can get sun, and that's how it grows. So we got it done all the way to the end. put some over here. And then my mom's got neat little rows. And then I decided I'm going to put carrots right there because it's nice and deep and soft. Yay! I swear that I'm going to be the death of my own camera because I get my hands like this and then I'm like focusing it. So thanks for planting onions. I hope you plant some, and happy gardening. Bye.